Hello, Incredible One. Darnyelle A. Jervey here with your weekly Incredible Factor Moment tip. This week's tip actually comes based on a question that we received from www.askdarnyelle.com. While I'm not going to read the entire question, I am going to use the question as the backdrop for this week's tip to help you to really be able to maximize anytime someone contacts you to learn more about your business specifically. The person who submitted the question, it works in the event industry, and she specifically works with brides, and she owns a restaurant in a beach community, so it's a prime real estate area for destination weddings, and she wanted to find out how she can really attract the brides and bring more of them in and have them utilize her services as opposed to some of the other services that are offered. In the question, she states that usually the brides only come in the one time right before the wedding, and then she never hears from them again. And so of course that got me to thinking about all of you who are in service-based businesses that are working with people who initially make an inquiry into your services and then you never hear from them again. And so my tip for you this week is to ensure that you create a strategy to make sure that you can stay in touch with the people who are contacting you. So my first tip for you is to make sure that you create some form of a profile or a way to capture some basic information from them so that you can continue to reach out to them until a decision has been made for your service or for the services of another's. On this profile, you want to make sure that you, of course, get their full name, their best contact email address, their best contact phone number, and their physical mailing address if possible. The reason why I recommend getting their physical mailing address is because a direct mail marketing strategy is so awesome, and people are likely to actually read the mail you send to them because everyone's inbox is inundated. If you can't get their physical address, then certainly at least name, full name, that is email address, and phone number is acceptable for the beginnings of this profile. The second thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that when they're in your space, whether it's physically in your space, over the phone, on Skype, that you are maximizing the moment and focusing on the benefits or the solutions you're providing and not the features thereof of what it is that you're doing. Especially in the example of our bridal company vendor, it's so easy to focus just on the features and, oh, this is pretty, and oh, this, but people don't buy because of the features. They buy because of the benefits or the solution that they're going to gain based on what it is that you are helping them to solve. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're focused on the solution in the experience that you create for them in the moment. The best way to do this is, of course, is to have them answer some detailed questions for you so that you can get a better understanding of exactly what it is that they need, and then for you to be able to quickly highlight the solutions that you provide that are going to maximize the ultimate benefit that they want to receive in this situation. The third thing that I recommend you do is that as soon as they leave your space, whether again it's virtually or in person, that you immediately look to deepen the experience. The first thing that I recommend that you do in this part of the strategy is to create something that has a personal touch. It could be a video where you literally get on the video and you say, "Oh, Susie, thank you so much for stopping by today. We're so excited that you were here, blah, blah, blah." But immediately creating and recreating the experiences that they had when they were in your space. That's the first thing. The second thing, that if you were able to get their physical address, I would recommend that you start a direct mailing strategy. You want to make sure that you send 3 postcards, letters within about a 10-day span so that you're really striking while the iron is hot, so to speak. And then the last part of that follow-up strategy would be an actual phone call where you literally pick up the phone, touch base with them, see where they are in the process, and if they're ready to make a decision to have you solve their problem. I know this tip has been a little bit longer, but I wanted to make sure that I got you 3 concrete tips to really help you to maximize every chance someone is coming to learn about your business. This has been Darnyelle A. Jervey with your weekly Incredible Factor tip. And if you want to learn more about how you can create strategies like this to magnetize your marketing, then I want you to check me out because I'm going on tour. So if you go to www.magnetizeyourmarketingtour.com, you can determine how close I'm going to be to where you are so that you can make arrangements to come and learn the simple yet effective strategies that will help you to magnetize your marketing so that you attract more clients and make more money in 2012. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to come in and share my tips and strategies with you each and every week. I'll see you next week. Take care.